Hi, I wanted to make a little update today. I got my t-shirt yesterday. Um, Obviously, nothing, you know, happened physically, but emotionally and mentally, it was such a rush. I was so elated afterwards. The only thing that's like feeling I've ever had in my life that's come close to being as exhilarating as that, getting that shot done and knowing that there was testosterone, well, more testosterone finally in me, and I was starting on this new journey. The only day in my life that rivals that, or it comes anywhere close to that, would be my wedding day. Um, and I mean, yeah, they're not really that comparable, but pretty comparable. Anyway, it was amazing. It was really, really amazing, and I can't believe that I'm on it, and that all this time I've been waiting and waiting and talking about it and thinking about it, and now it's happened. Now I'm doing it. Um, so it's pretty incredible to me, I think. This is Benson. He's my dog. He's adorable. Um, so yeah, I put up the video. I tried to make it a little less boring with some music and whatnot. Um, Hopefully, I succeeded in that. Let me take these off. This is glare. Uh, well, after my tee shot, I felt really I kind of felt drunk. Not gonna lie, I felt a little drunk. I was just like super giggly and laughing, and I just was so happy. It was totally like an adrenaline rush. Um, so I felt a little drunk afterwards. And then, but then as the day went on, I got super tired. Granted, I only got like 4 hours of sleep the night before because I couldn't fall asleep because I was wicked excited. Um, but I so I was really tired. And I went out to celebrate with some people. Um, and that was really great. It was really fun. I ended up reconnecting with another trans guy that I knew, or that I know, I guess. It's funny, I didn't tell him I was transitioning. Uh, I can't really explain why. It was just one of those things where, like, at first I felt really unsure, or like not even, and even once okay, so at first I felt really unsure, and then even after I had, you know, that even after I came out to myself and was confident in it, I still felt like I wasn't I wasn't trans enough for him, like to tell him. Like I was scared to tell him. Which actually happened when I came out as being attracted to women. I lived with a lesbian um, for essentially 2 years, and she was the absolute last person that I told. And I never like straight up like told her and came out to her. It was just like, hey, this is my girlfriend, kind of thing. So I don't know why I do that though. I mean, it might. I probably just have some insecurities and whatnot, but yeah. So uh, somebody actually posted something on Facebook, and then he saw it on Facebook, and he messaged me, and he was like, "Oh my God, you started tea today? What?" So, he was really excited for me, and it's just like stupid fears like that, and it's not even stupid. They're not stupid because they were my feelings, and they're valid because I was feeling them. Um, but they just seem like, now they seem so inconsequential. But at the time, it was like, do I really, like, how can I tell him, and blah blah blah, and I just had all these like conflicting emotions about whether or not to tell him, and um, I wish I would have told him sooner. I wish I wouldn't have been so afraid to tell him, and or but I didn't. But he knows now, and so we were chatting it up um, at the bar. So that I'm really glad that I got a chance to talk with him. And hopefully I'm going to be meeting up with some other trans guys in my area this week, sometime later this week, through something that an organization on campus is setting up. So that's pretty cool. I'm really excited. I haven't really had a chance to hang out with many trans guys in my community. So, especially younger trans guys like me. I mean, I see these trans guys on YouTube because I watch videos all the time, right? And they're like 18, 19 when they're coming out. And, I didn't realize this until I was 24. I'm only 25 now. It hasn't even been a year since, well, I mean, I was thinking about it earlier and earlier, but, like, for me, I look back and I think, oh, that's why I, was a super tomboy when I was a kid, or that's why I didn't like to wear dresses, and that's why I didn't do this. But I don't remember ever saying to my parents, to my mom, I should be a boy. I always hung out with my brother and did boy stuff, but I don't ever remember verbalizing it, which I hear a lot of guys say that they knew since they were 5 and 6 and blah, and that's just not me. Like, although my childhood was a little messed up, so I kind of had some bigger things. I don't know. There was a lot of abuse in my family, and so I think that maybe I just got caught up in that and didn't have time to worry about gender and stuff like that. I mean, I remember being really mad, and my mom would always make me do women's work. But that's because I wanted to be outside playing. I didn't want to be washing dishes and ironing clothes. But it's just because I don't like doing those things. Not that they're, work that only women can do. It's just that I don't enjoy doing those things. It could be that I spent an entire summer ironing all of the clothes at my mom's house, and then I spent another summer or another 2 summers working at a dry cleaner's where I did a lot of ironing. And then I worked at a place where all I did was wash dishes. So that might be why I hate washing dishes and ironing, but they're just not what I'm into. I want to be outside. I like doing stuff outside and gardening and mowing the lawn and, wow, sometimes stuff like that. So, and I didn't get a chance to do a whole lot of that when I was a kid, and I remember being resentful of that, but not like, 4 years old saying I want to be a boy, or, why aren't I a boy? So, I don't know. I just never felt like I don't remember verbalizing anything like that. It wasn't until I was about 22 or 23 that I really started even thinking about my gender. I came out as a lesbian beforehand. Big surprise there. When I was 20, and then when I was around 22 or 23 is when I started thinking again, started thinking about my gender, and it's because I was doing a lot of research on gender issues and met transgender people and saw the YouTube videos, things like that. That really made me start thinking about my own gender and thinking about how I wasn't really comfortable with being perceived as like overly or like stereotypically female or female at all, and that I was slowly came to realize I was much more comfortable in a masculine role. And now I'm faced with, what do I do about male privilege? Where do I fit in with male privilege? And I think that that's going to have to be another video, because I have thought a lot about male privilege, and I have a lot of questions, and I have a lot of thoughts on that, so I'll make another video about that later. This has gotten long and rambly. So, but yeah, this is just how I'm feeling day after my T-shot. My very first T-shot. I mean, I'm still so happy that it happened, so. Voice, this is what I look like, blah, blah, blah. I will catch you later.